So I'm 26 years old and I've decided it's finally time for me to find a wife. And honestly, I think this might be it because I've got a first date today and she might actually be my dream woman. So, bit of backstory. I actually met this lady because she messaged me on TikTok offering me dating advice. She said, can I give you some actual dating advice that's more valid than you're coming on too strong? So I was like, yeah, sure, do it. And she then gave me some life-changing advice. Because she said, I don't think the issue is you're being too keen. It seems more like the fact that deep down you kind of expect to get rejected. And when we can sense that instantly, even if you're trying to hide it, it's like reality keeps confirming what you already secretly believe. If you flip that and went in genuinely believing you're a catch, which you are, the whole tone would shift. Does that make sense? And I was like, wow, that's amazing advice. So I said, actually, good advice. I've never felt so seen. I then said, are you single? She then replied saying, yes, but bold question, considering I could be 15 for all you know. She's making jokes. I love this woman. She then said, joke, I'm 24, just followed you on Instagram. She then messaged me on Instagram. We spoke for a bit. I then got her to call me and basically interviewed her. And she said on the call that she needed to go shopping, so we organised a date to go shopping for the very next day. When she said she wanted to go shopping, I thought that meant shopping for clothes or maybe shopping for wedding rings, but no, she wanted to go shopping for books. Because apparently she reads books for fun, and I'll be honest, that's a red flag. Because I've got 3 GCSEs, I don't read anything. I'll only read something if I have to sign it. And even then, I'll probably just sign it, which is actually how I joined ISIS. Then we went to a restaurant, which when you think about it, that's just more reading. This girl's obsessed. Anyway, so I got home. The date was good. Like, I liked her, but I didn't really think she was into me. And then as soon as I got home, she texted me. I thought, oh, great, maybe she was keen. She said, hey, I had fun today. She then said, I forgot to ask you, what was the last book you read? She's back to books. Again, I don't read, but I wanted her to like me, so I went along with it. And I had to make the last book I sound better than it was. So I said, well, it's a book about a young man that struggles with his body and spatial awareness. And she went, oh, yeah, that sounds interesting. What's it called? At that point, I had to be honest and just tell her. So I said, well, it's actually called Mr. Tickle. About a week goes by. We keep talking. We're texting every day. We've organised to meet in a few days' time. Things are going well. And then one morning, completely out of the blue, she texts me saying she doesn't think that we're romantically compatible. So I asked her why, purely for research purposes. And she then hit me with potentially the meanest thing anyone said to me ever. Because she genuinely said, I really like hanging out and I think you're someone I would like to know because we have a similar spurgy type language, whatever that means. And here it is, because she then said, but we need the intellectual stimulation part more so. So she's saying I can't stimulate her intellectually, which basically means I'm too stupid to date her. And the worst part, after she said that, I had to Google what intellectually meant. She's right, I am stupid. So now when someone asks what my type is or what I'm looking for in a woman, it's basically someone as stupid as me. So if you've got 3 GCSEs or less, hit me up.